Etymology and historical origin of the baby name Charley. Charley has mostly been considered a masculine nickname for the English Charles, from the German Karl meaning free man. However, in colloquial style it has also been used as a female pet form for women with Charles-inspired names, Charlotte, Caroline, Charlene, Charlize, etc. Charley and Charlie have been used in independently given names in their own right, historically, for little boys. However, in more recent times Charley became unisex as an outright given name and Charlie followed suit shortly thereafter. Parents in the United States, Canada, and Australia have now hijacked Charley almost exclusively over to the female camp. Names like Charlie, Charlie, and Charlie were also developed in order to provide alternative spellings for girls specifically. Using nicknames as official birth certificate names, rather than pet forms of more traditional names, is an informal, relaxed trend mostly prevalent in North America and Australia. The Scots occasionally use Charlie for their little lasses, too. Personality of the girl named Charlie. The number 9 personality represents the completion or ending of the cycle, and a need for perfection. This is the personality that moves from self to a greater understanding and compassion for the human condition and the world order. They want to make the world a better place. 9s are capable of great spiritual and humanitarian achievements. They are courageous and fearless, able to fight great battles on behalf of worthy causes. These personalities will not tolerate injustice. They are compassionate people with a strong sensitivity to others. They are able to both educate and inspire. Friendships and relationships are the lifeblood to the 9, and they place a high value on love and affection. 9s are often exceptionally gifted artistically, and they have a keen imagination and enterprising mind. Popularity of the girl named Charlie. Charlie used to be on the male naming charts in America, but not since 1981. Charlie then appeared on the female naming charts for the first time in 2009 and has gained a fair bit of ground. The classic spelling of Charlie is still unisex, although it remains more popular for boys, but Charlie, 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 and Charlie are all pretty much female in America now. None appear on the masculine top 1000. Charlie, like Abby, Maddie, or Molly, is a common example of a laid-back nickname morphing into a popular girl's given name all by itself. There's no denying how darling Charlie is, how upbeat, friendly and approachable, but we still think she's a little too idiomatic and informal as a sole option. Consider the elegance of Charlotte, Charlize, or Caroline as given names and the usage of Charlie as your daughter's everyday name. At least this way you give your child the choice later in life if she prefers a more mature-sounding name. Either way, we totally get the appeal of Charlie. It's actually our favorite respelling. Charlie is a little on the cutesy side, Charlie looks too truncated, and Charlie is way too fancy pants. Quick facts on Charlie. Gender, girl. Origin, American. Number of syllables, 2. Ranking popularity, 513. Pronunciation, Charlie. Simple meaning, free, man. Characteristics of Charlie. Independent, philanthropy, perfection, intuitive, oneness, idealistic, multi-talented. Cultural references to the baby name, Charlie. Literary characters of the baby name Charlie. Charlie is Willy Loman's next-door neighbor in Arthur Miller's classic 1949 play, Death of a Salesman. Charlie is a good man with a sense of pity for Willy. He is neighborly, offering Willy a job, lending him money, and playing cards with him. For his efforts, Charlie is held in some contempt by Willy, who envies Charlie his relative prosperity. Charlie, for his part, is not all that fond of Willy, but it is a measure of his essential decency that he repeatedly offers Willy the kind of help he, Charlie, sees as sensible and all-serving. Ultimately, Willy, who is otherwise losing his grip on reality, confesses one true thing: his belief that Charlie is his only friend. Charlie Bates is a character in Charles Dickens' 1838 classic, Oliver Twist. Charlie is a good-natured and indefatigable member of Fagin's gang of pickpockets into which Oliver is inducted. Unlike the naive and well-behaved Oliver, who is discovered to be of gentle birth, our Charlie is what he is. He's a boy of the streets, of common origin, who gets by on a wink and a smile. And a few pockets. He and the artful Dodger teach Oliver all they know, to disastrous results. Well, not for Oliver, you may be sure. Laugh a minute, Charlie ultimately sees the light and gives up his thieving ways. We are told he does so because of his horror over Sykes' murder of Nancy, but we're willing to bet that he saw a surer thing in legitimacy. Charlie prospers on his own merits, not by any mere coincidence of parentage, and we're glad he does. Famous people named Charlie. Charlie Grapewin, vaudeville actor; Charlie Steiner, sportscaster; Charlie Pride, country music singer; Charlie Steinbeck, Nobel Prize-winning author; John Steinbeck's famous French standard poodle; Charlie Patton, notable blues musician; Charlie Riley, boxer; Charlie Straight, bandleader/composer; Charlie Pell, college football coach; Charlie Trippy, football player; Charlie Paddock, Olympic athlete; Charlie Chase, American comic/actor/screenwriter/director; Charlie Borman, actor;